so much for you. You struck the sparks, you fired the flames in me, and now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't walk away.
Vicky is doing the workout, indeed.
Don't leave me this way.
Excuse me?
This torch song. Don't leave me
Claudia Brucken is the best workout music, let's be honest.
for you.
And there we go. So, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Hello, hello, hello. I am not late. I was busy doing stuff for that was important for the longevity of the yeah, Jackie's stuff. So, I wasn't playing Fortnite. I went to eat, and then I went downstairs to get some more water. At least I'm actually here for my own stream.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad guys
Oh yes. Well, that's a bit concerning. Let's go with the standard suit. Let's go with the golden boy for this case.
That's the cop in the newspapers.
No way, that's the police officer.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
What do you mean I'm an
don't see
asshole?
that every day. You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
Yeah, I'm surprised people haven't picked up on the fact that automation's always been a concern for the working class. And yeah, it hasn't caught on so far, so maybe we're safe. Alright, so I want to take a left onto Broadway, a left onto whatever the fuck this road is. Yeah, left onto Broadway, left onto this road, and then a right here. So left, first right. Okay. Hey, Joker. For the time being, it is just the Addy channel because V is too busy for her own stream, apparently. And yet she criticizes
Did a
me.
decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Not if I can help it.
Unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The method.
Nah, it's the opposite direction. Hey, buddy. Addy is late every stream and joins like an hour into it. But, okay.
This church unit to handle code 2 identify.
If you say so, sweetheart. All I'm saying, Putty, is, nothing, really. Because if I implicate myself, I'll get in, if I speak, I am in big trouble. No, my sister's been wanting to have a room done. So even when she's not been here, somebody's been doing some work on a room, so there's been a lot of noise at the wall that's right in front of me. And I figured people probably don't want to listen to that while I play the detective video game. Ratty and V bickering again. We're always bickering. We're a married couple. But yeah, I figured the noise pollution probably wouldn't help the viewing experience. So I've either been putting it off or whatever. But today is pretty quiet. They finished putting the floor down. I've got everything done that I needed doing, so, you know, whatever, really.
Now, boys, you know
So
as much as I do.
It gives me more opportunity to play more of the game.
I have two of
Hey,
my
Ghostly.
finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Go on, Rusty, show 'em what's for.
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Detective?
Keeping
I
the
was first on
peace.
scene.
Hello.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me what's going on.
Sure I can. Trust the public. I kind of love playing the fattest cop.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
But Dead Island 2 on PS5, it do be better when playing it, especially since a lot of it is like really, oh shit.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
I mean, depending on how long the body's been here, it's like, if it was a watch, the mark would have faded by now. Or maybe not if she's dead, because the blood wouldn't have rushed back to it, would it? Okay. It depends how deep the marks are, though, doesn't it? But that also looks a bit like those look like cuts to me. One on the back of the hat, the palm. On the reverse of the palm, and one on the wrist. It's not toss. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into it. Again, missing ring.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Fuck's sake. Is it another husband? Yes, hello everybody. Oh, Rash, how you doing?
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Of course it was. Thanks, press. Dickheads. What about, it looks like tire marks or rope marks around her neck.
Look at your mark. It's very...
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
And obviously she was beaten. Right, okay. V's character has the badonkadonks behind that black sweater. Well, yeah, obviously. It's V. She likes big booba. Lore accurate V.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
PTA. Right, let me get my conspiracy hat on. Wedding ring, engagement ring maybe, disgruntled partner, maybe an ex-lover or an affair. Parent-teacher association could indicate that a child that she was mean to, the parent got upset and started getting upset at Deirdre, and then fucking killed her. Just spitballing some ideas. The murder was definitely committed by a human being. We cannot rule that out. But like Vicarious was saying yesterday, cats can be murderers too. So the murder could have been committed by a cat. Interesting. Looking into this.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
Because the motive wasn't robbery, Phelps. We've discussed this. Cats only like shiny things. They don't like paper. It's 100% a murder. I don't think she trips and fell.
Says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Portrayed the VR case is legit, right? Person is dead in my notebook. Murdered to death. The dead person has been killed.
Help me out. Ignore the reporting. Just get the juice from the reporting officer and the coroner.
Here we go. Here's B. Is it the footprints? Yep, there we go. What size was the shoe? Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, it's just that again. Boobies. Anything left in the bushes? No, just a bottle. It's just a pack of cigarettes.
Don't think this is anything.
Yeah, I showed a dead naked woman for half a second. Ban the stream.
Maybe. No.
It's a shame there's no DNA tracing or anything back in the 1940s, because maybe the cigars, like the cigarettes and the beer bottles, could be used to, you know, find a drinker. No, it doesn't. Phelps, get back in. Back in. There we go. But for the time being, it's not like there's anything hidden in the bushes. Irish showed this case, and I think he's still got a channel. Yeah, V and I had discussed, I think if it's vanilla content, if it's, like, supposed to be in the game, it's fine.
Similar remote.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed
But we
case.
still don't want to take chances.
He's probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
You a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Okay. It's a fair point, though, like... Why drag her out here? Hey, Rudolph. It's VR, but I know if I set it up again, I'll end up moving house and have to take it down. Oh, you've got one of those full, what's it called, haven't you? With the trackers and everything, the external shit.
All these people are both his officers, but you can tell me what's going on.
I ain't telling you shit.
You all seem to be standing around.
That's a vintage bush, shut up. What happened to the clothes? Same thing as same thing as ever. Hey, Optimus. Yeah, be a bit shit if you get banned for playing a video game just because boobies. But hey, yeah, V got banned for shaking GTA booty, so... My room isn't big enough to do VR, but I still made it work.
There still might be
And again, I have an Oculus.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole?
Phelps is a dad?
Don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Phelps is a loving husband and father. Aww. Yeah, you need a safe zone for the quest as well. It's quite simple, at least. As long as you draw the boundaries and connect them at the outside, like the exteriors, it'll just fill itself in. Oh my god, why are you jaywalking? Give me all the lore, all the backstory, oh no. Oh yeah, you gotta draw it over your desk. Yeah, thought it. Instead of like pulling an illegal Yui on a big road, I think I'm just gonna ride it out, take a couple lefts here, and then I'll stick to the right, because this is the same-ish place that we had to go to visit the husband for the last case. So I feel like I remember the place enough. There's not really a lot of lore to go off. There's a bunch of cases have gone on. I think there's probably the insinuation of some kind of deep-rooted, long-running conspiracy thing or something, but we'll get there when we get there. I'm not 100% in on it at the moment. I've been promoted from traffic to homicide. That's pretty cool. Oh, hey, Floorball. Yeah, V's not here at the moment. I've got a new partner. He's a bit of a dick. At the moment, this one case is just a dead woman. Works for the Parent-Teacher Association. A couple of examples of this being serial killer, like an old serial killer's returned or something like that. MO's a bit all over the place. I'm suspecting either a disgruntled lover or former lover, or maybe the parent of a child that the victim works with. Oh no, I've never played this before. This is the first my first playthrough, Rudolph. Hey Ariel, how you doing? But yeah, I'm loving it so far. It's really good. It genuinely is fantastic. The game itself is great. The vibe is great. The aesthetics are fantastic. I love the music. Leon 2.0, okay. You don't have to say the quiet part out loud.
Up ahead, you make a right.
Oh yeah, I can just pull a right here. Nobody's coming. Don't say that.
Car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Yeah, you can actually have a proper conversation with Ariel, which is always decent. But we're not here to slander. Yeah, pull a right here and a left, and then just head on to Glendale and Temple, and then pull a left on Bonnie Bray. Okay. No, I get it, Ghostly. It's all just a joke at the end of the day, but... We're not here to slander, but I just slandered. Shut up, Floorball. Leave me alone. What do you mean, watch it? You're right in the middle of the road. Nah, it's fine, Ariel. You've done nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. Fuck's sake, Floorball. Last week we had our first in-game event and we can agree that it didn't quite go as planned. No, they planned for it to be a shit show, otherwise they wouldn't have made it $40 billion to unlock 4 fucking masks. They knew what they were doing, they knew it was going to be a train wreck, they still encouraged people to go about it the wrong way. They deliberately divided a fan base, especially after the fact that they released 4 heists that didn't even contribute to the community goal. It was fucked from the get-go. What did they expect people to do? Just recover and play the game 25 hours a day? But then, even if it does, even if it did fail, which it did, that means more people are talking about it. So either way, they win. I'm getting heated at the wrong game. I'm not even playing Payday right now. Hey, TJ. So anyway, to bring this back to, you know, involving chat, how do we all feel about Payday 3? Get everybody else involved. Yeah, I'll be honest, Floorball, I'm not going to read all that. I'm driving at the moment. If only I had a co-host here to read for me. Yeah, I did just realize that, like, I've just said I want to turn left on Bonnie Bray Street, and Puddy's like, I love the name of streets in these places. It's like, yeah, who the fuck names the street Bonnie Bray? It sounds like something like a little village in Australia. Crikey, mate! I'm stopping off at Bonnie Bray on the way to Bendigo. We're going to Cashies in Bonnie Bray. Got to pick up some Stella coolers. Crikey. Good call, that. I've never been to Bonnie Bray before. It'd be quite an adventure. I'm turning into Australian Rick. Me ute, I put diesel in me ute, Morty. On the way to Bonnie Bray. I fuck me ute, Morty. In and out, 10-minute Rick and Morty adventure to the bushland. I'm sorry. Rocky, I'm Dingle McRipfist from the famous Fortnite streams here on V Bunny Ears. Crikey. Oh, yeah, Team Bondi. They are Australian, aren't they? Forgot about that. Alright, let's have a flick through chat before we move on.
You go when you feel like it.
He doesn't look so good. Faster! I do not like the look of this. And he's losing control! Looks like number 6 has this race all wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen.
What are we waiting for?
Oh my god, just be polite. So many people in here when V doesn't stream. Yeah, I'm not saying anything because if I say anything, it'll imply that I believe I'm better than V. And let's be honest, nobody likes me. And if you do, please reconsider your life choices. We don't have any in-game messaging at the moment. That was a big problem I had with it. The big problem was they had this whole community event, but they didn't advertise it in-game at all. So if you didn't check the socials, you didn't even know what was going on. Payday's a game, Payday exists, Payday is the All-Mate Holiday Fund, Crime Boss Rocky City, yep. Yeah, Payday 3, it's like, the thing about it, Joker, is that Payday 3 it's a fun game. It's just everything else about it, aside from the gameplay, is just dog shit. Like, the handling, it's got the Payday community, so it's a bit, like, you know, hit and miss. But Crime Boss, like Rocky City, is actually really fun, though. So if you want to give that a go instead, I wouldn't blame you.
Let's get moving.
Task failed successfully. I'm considering. I still like you. Oh, Dio. Yeah, we should go back to Payday the Heist, honestly, for about 5 minutes, and then remember. Oh wait, this wasn't the best. It was a bit jank as well. Payday the Heist, don't get me wrong, is a great game. It's just these days, like by today's standards, it's a game that you revisit like once every year or so, and then you go back to Payday 2. I love British people, that's the thing. Why? Why would you do that? V's not here, she's exercising at the moment. She's doing a little workout routine. I don't know why she started now, but whatever.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Oh yeah, you're Portuguese. I keep forgetting about that, Dio. Sorry.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Ooh, bananas. Alright, let's take a little look around. I hate invading people's privacy, but I am a police officer.
Work boots, size 8.
Again with the size 8. Huh. The game's set in a different time, but is it a common thing for people to let police in their house? I think you have to. Like, legally, you are obliged to allow the police.
Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you have to let the police in, otherwise it's obstruction of justice. It's one of the weird things about the justice system, like, regardless of country, it's just they're allowed to get away with whatever they want, as long as they say it's, you know, important to a case. the counter-argument to that is they have to argue how what they're doing is important to the case, but most of the time they just let it slide because police officers.
No sign of a wedding ring.
And a missing ring. Oh. So that just confirms that this is who we were told it was. You don't want them in and they don't have a proper reason, they can't just enter. No, but, you know, if it's like a simple, can we come in and ask you some questions? They're allowed to, like, insist that they enter. But if it's a proper, you know, searching of the premises, they need a warrant or, you know, probable cause, whatever. Ooh, is this a violin or a fiddle? Cute. Yeah, they'll talk in ways that make you think you can come in. The only word you should say to a police officer these days is lawyer. There's your PSA. Apple pie! Freshly cut vegetables.
Seems irrelevant.
Somebody was making a meal before they got interrupted. Heard about Fallout London? Yes, I saw Brian Daniel playing it last night. It looks pretty decent. I've got to be honest, I had my reservations about it because of things like the Frontier.
Nothing significant.
And the hubbub they were causing about a bunch of nothing. When the next-gen update came out for Fallout 4, they were all like, oh, we weren't told that the update was happening, despite the fact they were in the insider group.
Incidental.
Don't forget Mom's birthday. Oh. Yeah, we don't speak about the Frontier. That's exactly the reason I was worried about London. But from what I can tell, like, the only concerning thing is that the lizard people smoke a lot of weed. But aside from that, it's like, you know, I'm clutching at straws trying to find things that may be concerning. It looks really fun. I might give it a go, I might not. I don't know. I've still got Fallout 4 installed, but you have to backdate it to play the Frontier Fallout London, so I might not give it a go. Yeah, the fact that it lets you inspect vegetables. A lot of it, a lot of the interactive stuff is, some of it is there to deliberately throw you off looking for evidence. So you'll hear the little chime and see something interactable. And it's just, oh, it's just a, you know, it's a pack of cigarettes. It could be important, it could not be, you know. Cool, like in real life. Small men's footprints. It's strange they didn't give us a size this time because they paid close attention to making sure you knew what size the boots were at the crime scene last time, so that's a bit weird. Falling out with Addie, why? Isn't marijuana popular in the UK? Kind of. It's still illegal, but, you know.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Aww.
Could try.
Oh, poor Phelps. Oh.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
I live as illegal, but it's not going to stop me from okay. I'm married, dude. I appreciate it. If you want it or not, there's a setting that plays a chime when all relevant clues have been found if you want it. Alright, okay. I might look into that. I know there's a setting to change it so that, like, oh, she's looking away. I don't think the missing jewelry is... No, the markings on the body indicate that she was still wearing it up until she was murdered, so I don't know why that'd be good evidence that they're not happy. We're happily married. She looks a bit uncomfortable, so...
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going in blind.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
So potentially went missing last night. Ooh, that gives us a tighter window. She's got a straight face, but she's looking to the side a bit. Is this... I'm not touching that conversation with a 10-foot barge pole joke. I'm sorry. Yeah, she just lost the mother, so of course she's going to be a bit uncomfortable, but like you're supposed to pay attention to the facial animations to tell whether or not they're lying, and it's like I can't tell if it's a doubt or a truth. She's quite straight-faced there. I'll risk it. She's probably telling the truth. Nope.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered.
Ooh.
Came straight away then.
So we've got a mother flaking on a promise and a missing father with no alibi. The kid did it. She killed her mum and decided to act sad when you told her that she was dead, yeah. But shut up, Arash. Fuck you.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Ooh.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Hopefully this goes a bit better, because 1 out of 3, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, why is Twitch on mobile? Dog shit. Last bit where Cole gets angry is what plays when you press doubt. That's really cool. They included this, even though it's wrong. Yeah, 1 out of 3 is better than 0 out of 3.
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
Oh, I want to ask you some questions. Doesn't ask any questions. Get out.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Because I found your size 8 boots. It was you!
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Well, okay, Rusty. What a dick. Yeah, if you're innocent, let me smell your toes.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
You're lying. This is my evidence. I think that's the right case. Yeah, how does Rusty know that small feet means small dick? Does he spend a lot of time looking at other men's feet or other men's dicks?
And you didn't report that she was
Hey,
missing
it
until
gets
this
sent
morning?
in the locker room.
That's very unusual, Mr. Mueller. Not to mention
Hi there.
suspicious.
Hello.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different? You better
Fuck
think
no.
about leaving, or you're gonna have some trouble on your hands.
Yeah, fight a police officer. That's a great idea.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
This is where I can use the alibi.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
What are you doing on your own Twitch channel? Literally relegated, honestly, and she's doing a worse job than I am. Movements.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
What happened, Hugo?
Fuck's sake.
You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
The fuck does that mean? How does that have anything to do with what we were just discussing? To be fair, I did, like, want to talk to V while the discussion was happening, so I didn't quite know what was said.
Yeah, blame V. Blame V for everything.
Yeah.
It's all V's
Your wife
fault.
was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Oh yeah, the blister fiber. That's, yep.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Sure, I know you bought your wife a piece of jewelry to make up for the fact that you bitch slapped her.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad
3
idea.
out of 5, 3
I'm
out
no
of 5.
murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Oh.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
That's the cop with the newspaper. Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is. See him?
What if I shoot him in the leg? Yeah. Yeah.
I love the sudden outburst of zoomies.
Yeah, the sudden tap 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 tap.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
Oh!
I can explain the blood.
Are you sure about that?
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and...
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We got to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah, I look both ways before crossing the street because I'm not a brain.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Damn it.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Excuse me. Thank you, everybody. He lost his wife, then spilled his ketchup really down on his look. Yeah. Yes, thank you. All right. Ooh, missing car. Let's go and find the car. Which means take a right on Temple and then another right onto Beverly and left onto Burlington. So a right, another right, a third right, and then a left. Okay. Three out of 5 questions. Yeah, it's not 100%. That's 60%. That's not good. I'm not bragging about that. Oh, was I supposed to call somebody?
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for you.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Fair enough.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
You're unhinged, Jack. He wouldn't trust you with the fork in your hand. Jesus Christ.
He's the cop who arrested that movie producer. It's about time.
I wonder if I can sleep without the rainbow miser. You'll find a way.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
That's our next location. We'll go pick up the new car and check out the school. How's that sound? Yeah, buy cheap viewers. We don't need to buy cheap viewers. Just let GTA men take a break.
Has that just been paid look about him?
Oh my god. I'm not gonna comment on that.
Of course you're not. Starting OnlyFans. Oh yeah, it's Ned Luke playing GTA again.
KTI Radio reminds you to immunize your child today. Only with your help and eternal vigilance can these diseases be eradicated.
Yeah, exactly. Vaccinate your kids, folks.
Spencer's Root Beer is your producer of this special broadcast. Yes, today and every day, Spencer's Root Beer provides you with a front row seat to America's favorite radio entertainment. The bubbles dance in the glass and on the top. Smooth as satin. There's no need to put up with flavorless wartime brands. 8 out of 10 say Spencer's tastes more delicious. So while you sit back and relax, enjoy America's root beer
Hey, V.
with a frosty glass of
You want to co-host?
What?
all the way
I don't know, like, freaking read out chat. I've got a drive ahead of me. Right and left, okay.
I'm interacting with chat.
Yeah, you're interacting with chat in chat. I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but also it's really quiet. Yeah, no shit. See, that's why I'm reading chat and the fucking traffic disappears. You know what'd help? Yeah, I've watched some of the streams of Ned playing GTA, and it's like it's either the people he's playing with are terrible and they're absolute assholes, or it's just watching somebody play the video game and constantly getting distracted. Like, I don't know if you remember, if you ever saw the live stream of Young Ancestor, the guy who plays Young Ancestor playing GTA with the yeah, that was awful. And he'd constantly go off on these weird little tangents. It was like listening to me, but the guy couldn't focus on anything but the sound of his own voice. Like, the guy was ranting for the sake of hearing himself rant. It wasn't like ranting out of passion or anything. It was just like, and this reminds me of the time I went to Wendy's and there was some institutionalized racism. Some shit like that, like some weird story that, you know, like, he'd just bring up shit that was not important or relevant at all. Some rain must fall. The stream was so bad. Yeah, it really was. Give way, so good. I'm at a stoplight so I can read chat because I don't know what's going on there. Took Ned 30 minutes to go from the casino to his arcade to start the casino. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, that the stream was such a disaster. They started with like another approach. I think they wanted to do the ancestor approach, and as soon as they got to the casino, it switched to group sex, and I don't know why.
I thought it was Bookstars.
Maybe it was Backstars.
I do remember that. Yeah, they wanted to go with the Young Ancestor approach, and they ended up doing another thing because they went to the wrong place or some shit like that. Oh my God, move! Jesus. Had a full lobby of players just surrounding him like a swarm of worker bees. Just want to tell you that you should know I will buy a sports car for you. Please do. I'd like an old Corvette.
The finest in radio entertainment is on KTI Radio 760. Now, national news.
What does KTI stand for? ACB is American Century Broadcasting.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Take part in the ceremonies at the Capitol by dropping theirs and the president's dimes in the Missouri bottle. Miss Truman later made an appeal for contributions
To each part, some shit must fall. But too much is falling in mine. Oh my god, we are childish. We're children.
But now she's a pin-up girl for the current campaign, seeking to raise $25 million.
Where's the nitrous in this thing? It's the 1940s. There's no such thing as nitrous. We huff gasoline fumes. You want to go fast? You drink some Coca-Cola. Right, where's this lockup? Alright, I've got to pull a left onto Union and then pull into this little alleyway. Okay. I need to take down other racers to build the boost bar. I also need to shut down other drivers so I can take the cars to the junkyard. Oh, excuse me.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
Oh, KTI is part of ACB, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking into it. Doesn't have any explanation of what it actually means.
Oh, okay. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Burnout, I love you. Yeah, we really do need a new Burnout. Ooh. Is this the Stafford? Oh, I love those doors! Holy shit, look at this car! My god! Hey, Clouds. Suicide doors, what? Nice car. Motherfuckers in the 40s see this and be like, hell yeah. Doors that open backwards are called suicide doors. I did not know that. Wow. Guess you learn something new every day. Alright, let's go to the high school. Move, bird! And it's got the glorious white wall tires. You'll love to see it. For obvious reasons once you've seen one in a crash. Oh, okay. Is it like some safety hazard or something? You like get jerked out of the car or something? I genuinely never heard that before.
Is that car the equivalent of the other GTA 5? You mean the other, the fastest car in the game?
Yeah. Alright, well, I've got a fast car, so let's drive it fastly. Right, on red, because it's LA. We're on green, so we'll go left. Whoa!
Just ignore this turn.
I like this car. This is a nice car.
This is KTI Radio.
Right?
Public service announcement. Juvenile delinquency is an ever-growing problem. The LAPD advises all parents to send their children.
Pull a sick turn!
It's the first season since Bad Regressioning's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday.
I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Baby Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Oh, shit. Thought I had a moment to look away for a second then. The moment I look away, this dude runs. I know I'm gonna lose the perp and I'm gonna fall and break my knee or something after a sporting incident. I'm gonna shoot my gun wildly into the air and scream.
Lock them up and throw away the key.
Yeah, get run over, nerd. Where's Rusty with that car? Jesus. God, get tired, dude. Get tired. Give it up! Jesus.
Should have shot him in the leg.
If I had my gun, I would have.
Try running with a
11K, go
bullet
ahead.
in your shin.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Ooh. Information.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal?
Oh, he's
Is
a
it, Eli?
pedo.
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you low-key motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Sure.
A woman, you say?
Hmm.
I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Jesus.
You're under
Oh.
arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
Oh.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
The guy would rather admit to being a pedophile than a murderer. Even though he's probably both.
Dr.
What
Disrespect.
time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
They're hinged at the rear edge, so if the vehicle was moving and they sprang open, anyone who grabbed to stop that happening was whisked out of their seat into the roadway. Oh, yeah, I guess that'd make sense, because they open backwards so they catch a lot of air. That, yeah. Seatbelts were not in use at that time. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense.
What are we waiting for?
How dare Rockstar makers do pizza deliveries for Pizza This and GTA Online and not well-stacked Pizza Co, yeah? No Chungite, so no Dr. Disrespect. What the fuck does that even mean? Well-stacked is funnier than Pizza This, because Pizza This, the only joke you can make out of it is, I want a piece of this, because pizza, piece of pizza, a piece of this pizza, you know, piece of this pie, it's kind of self-explanatory, but well-stacked is like, it's innuendo, it takes a moment to get it, you know? What's the Chungite? No, I don't know what Chungite is. Now, V's just doing this wonderful disappearing act thing where she's really quiet.
I'm looking for something. Also, yeah, Pizza This was supposed to be called Well Stacked Pizza Co. But they changed it.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here.
Shungai is a rare black stone made up of 99% carb, and it's mainly found in Shunga, a village in Karelia, Russia. Oh, okay. Yeah, V's alive. She just doesn't feel like it.
I'm looking for something.
Oh, here's your smoking gun.
Oh, dear Lord.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
There's the rope from around the neck. Blunt object with a lot of blood on it. Yeah, this all correlates with the body.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
It was like, I don't... Why would a known and convicted pedo suddenly go after a teacher and mother and rape and murder her? Like he said, he likes them younger. Why would he go after a... Unless maybe she had something on him.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic.
Oh.
I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Oh, fuck. No, is the husband in on it? Oh, for fuck's sake, it's not another one of those. Blood tried to use rope and a pipe to spread jam on his sandwich and got it everywhere, yeah. I think I've seen enough.
There's nothing else I can tell you, Detective.
Yeah, there's nothing else in this car. Alright, let's go call it in. I'm very clever. I don't know, I'm clutching at straws here. I'm kind of struggling with this one. It's like the further along the game goes, the more I struggle with it, which is, I guess, makes sense because, you know, murder cases. But I appreciate the compliment, appreciate the sentiment. It's shit like that. It's moments like that that make this game great. It's like, there's nothing there. There's just a bloody rope, a bloody tire iron, and a bloody set of overalls. There's nothing there, but it's uncomfortable. Once you connect the dots, it's awful. It's great.
Phelps, badge 1247.
It was a lot darker than I wanted to.
How can I help, Detective?
So it's alright, it's true though.
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Can you also get me an address for HM Mechanics? Is that not important? Are we just writing that off? Okay, okay.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Dio. HM is Henry Muller, is it? That's the husband of the victim. That's Deirdre's husband. He was getting rid of shoes. Hello, Coty Morgue. Yeah, I have a dead body here. Was it Hugo? Sorry, not Henry. All right. So Hugo Muller, HM. Hamlin McGill. There you go, Floorball. There's your brother Vince for the stream. So why his initials on somebody else's overalls? Eli was the pedo, right? Is that what we're saying? Sorry, I need to get my bearings on these names again. They've thrown a new name in there. Eli Rooney. So we've got Deirdre is murdered. Hugo has a history of violence or anger towards his wife. He only got physically violent with her once. She ends up dead, bunch of jewelry missing. Eli has been found with the jewelry and equipment that suspiciously matches the state in which we found Deirdre's body after she was murdered. But why is Eli holding on to overalls that have Hugo's initials on them? Unless Hugo runs like a... and pedo, yeah. Why is Hugo holding on to... like, why is Eli holding on to Hugo's overalls? And there's also the fact that, like, why is... like I said earlier, Eli is a rather proud pedophile. Why would you be happy and proud and out loud about being a nonce? So why is he going after a mother? Why is he going after Deirdre, who's like, what, 40-something years old? Yeah, she's in her 40s. Why would he go after that? But even more suspiciously, why would he hold on to evidence of somebody else committing a murder that he was involved in? But then again, why was Hugo burning his bloody shoes that are the right size for the ones that were found at the crime scene? A lot of it's really confusing, and I don't feel like I'm getting the answers for it. It's like, it's just, you know, you're just opening more questions. I could have been planted. People know that he's a pedo. Yeah, there's a lot of little things. It's like...
I think
was he...
what Rusty is getting at, it's the implication is that Mueller killed his wife, but he gets a pass because there's an active pedo being framed for it.
So Rusty's admitting that he gets the feeling that Hugo did it.
Well, Rusty's saying that there's an actual pedophile here,
yeah,
and that he should be put away, even if it is for the wrong crime.
But we can get Eli on other charges. He admitted to being a paedophile. There's witness testimonials of him being a paedophile. We can put Eli away separately.
That's... You're in the homicide department. You're not in the...
I know.
So yeah, stick to the homicide.
What if Hugo and Eli are working together? But that's what I mean. Even if I'm sticking to the case of Deirdre's murder, why would Eli be involved? We've got evidence of him being involved. He's got the brooch. He's got all of the stuff that was used to kill her. Why? Why though? I get, yeah, the working together. Hugo and Eli are working together. That's the feeling I'm getting. But why? How? Alright, where's the morgue? I think I'm gonna go visit the morgue. It's by the police station, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. It's right around the corner from the, oh no, it's right in the corner from the... Yeah, it's just down the street from the police station. What am I on about? Take a right and another right onto Beverly and then just straight down to Broadway. Do you have evidence linking the stuff to Eli? Yeah, the shit was found in his car.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Mueller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We could pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
See?
Yeah, I get that. No, I knew what you were on about when you were saying we can catch the pedo because Hugo's not an immediate threat to anybody else. I got what you were saying about that, but like, why? The guy murdered his wife. We've got the evidence of it. Why put somebody else away for that? Even if the guy that gets put away deserves it. But it's also just trying to figure this case out itself. What the fuck? There's probably some obvious link here that puts Hugo and Eli together. I'm not seeing it. Also, the green car, was that Hugo or Eli's? We don't jump to conclusions. We make theories, but not conclusions until we connect the dots. That. I'm just trying to figure out how to connect the dots. The green car was the wife's, isn't it? Because she was struggling to get into a car in the pre-thingy cutscene. Yeah, the one in the school park, in the car park in the school, the green one that we've just been through with Hugo's overalls. That was Deirdre's car, wasn't it? See, and this is why we drive, Vicky, because we can have these discussions on the way back to the station. Until it gets too long and, you know, you run out of things to talk about. But yeah, I'm not struggling with the case itself, I'm just struggling to put to connect the dots. Take a left on Broadway, wasn't it? That's where I wanted to turn. Are there any consequences for driving like a twat? No. AGPL said it's Miss Hugo Muller's? So yeah, it would be Deirdre's, okay. So that explains why Hugo would put the stuff in there. Because he'd probably have access to it, but also like Vicarious was saying earlier. Hi Vicarious, fuck off! My green, it's probably really easy to pick the locks on these things, so it wouldn't surprise me if Eli, the master of stealth and staying unseen and diddling children. Never heard Deirdre. What do you mean, Rudolph? I talk to traffic too. I do it all the time, Vicarious. You've been watching these streams, haven't you? I yell at people all the time. I yell at traffic all the fucking... You're on red! Fucking the blue car over here, you're on a red light! Jesus Christ. Shows that Eli killed Hugo's wife. We know Eli is a rapist. This could explain why Deirdre wasn't wearing any clothes or the robber murderer taking her money. Yeah, but what do you mean by Deirdre and Deirdre? I'm not going to read the book while I'm in the middle of traffic. Sorry, I'll check that later. Oh fuck, I took the wrong turn. I should have stuck with first until Broadway. Alright, I can always take a right. Whoa!
Damn it.
I know, driving recklessly.
Just like me driving. You don't know me.
I had a V moment, yeah, I apologize. I have had a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. Oh yeah, fuck, I can't. That's what I get for having a Vicky moment. I've missed my turn.
What do you mean? Stop blaming me for being incompetent at driving.
Okay, I'll blame you for being incompetent when you do your friggin' job and read chat. The reason I'm not paying enough attention to the road is because I'm paying attention to people talking.
I do read chat, just not out loud.
Yeah. You know what, never mind, never mind. I'm not gonna get into the argument of you being a shit co-host. Yeah, it's red, so I can go through. Okay. The mommies are fighting again. back to Hugo's neighbor, what did she say? She said Hugo was burning evidence. He was incinerating something when he got back home. I don't remember if what she said placed him as destroying it before he went out for his daughter or after, but he was destroying evidence. And then we caught him in the act. Yeah, V's not good at math. Yeah, she mentioned them having a row as well. They used to argue a lot. Donate $1 billion every time you insult V. God.
As the cannibals finished off eating the clown,
If only.
Did that taste
Yeah, I'd be a millionaire.
Alright, where are we supposed to? Oh, I think it's in here, yeah.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Fuck, she didn't even go out peacefully, Jesus. It's like, it's the same as yesterday. I'm not squeamish or anything. It's just, there's a difference knowing these things happen and seeing it. No, that's the wrong rope. I think it's the bottom one. The crisscross, the overlap. I don't remember what this knot's called, but it's this, isn't it?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Which might explain why Eli would have had some. Rope fetish time. Yeah, it was wormy.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
Ka-ching!
No,
there goes a chunk of money.
Traces
oh, hello.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Thank you, TJ.
Base TJ? Thank you very much.
I'm at a loss.
Back to Central, Phelps. One of these assholes will break under interrogation. I guarantee it.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
So we just got to figure out whether one of them boats a lot. Or, you know, attends church, I guess.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Is that lumps of a brain in there as well? Oh, that's... No, I kind of want to go back to the...
What now?
Back to Central, Phelps. One of these assholes will break under interrogation.
Only joking about paying insults. But swings and roundabouts, yeah. No, I kind of want to go back to the car and see what kind of rope it was. I want to see what the bloody rope was. Because if it was this, like, crisscrossing overlap, then we've got our guy. No, it's the bottom one. It's the overlappy one. I don't know if you can tell here, but this just loops over itself like licorice. Whereas the marks... This is the wrong one. The marks indicate that, like, it's, you know, in kind of V shapes. So it's this one on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, if you can tell the way it overlaps itself. TJ's allowed 3 insults, everyone else gets banned. Odds ban everyone who left. Yeah, okay. I don't have money, but I do have cats to take pictures of, yeah. Right, so the bloody rope is... This is the rope that was used to kill Deirdre. So it's the right kind of rope. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to insult her, TJ, you can pass your insults on to somebody else so they can insult her. What do you mean, Deirdre Lamau? we laughing at old people names? Such a cool streamer, unlike Addy. Oh, alright, okay. Well, you know what? Thanks, Jackie. I'm kidding. Alright, so I don't need to go back to the high school, I've just got to go back to the police station and interrogate people. Which means it's time to get more questions wrong!
Hell yeah! I'm so bit.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the point.
Fucking hell, Rusty. Alright, I'll admit, he has his moments.
Right here.
No, I was taking the piss, Vicarious.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I really want to get them right too, but I know I'm probably going to fuck up a couple.
Hey, no shame in using intuition.
I know! Oh. Okay, I'm turning, but whatever. No, honestly, I was at fault there. That was my bad. But you don't want to admit that if you're in a situation like that. If you admit you're at fault, the other driver won't let you hear the end of it, and then they'll sue. But yeah, I shouldn't have pulled out in front of them.
There you are, are they pulling out?
Oh no. Okay.
What about backshotting? Now you do that in Fortnite.
Jackie, Addy isn't cool. Addy, I am here at my fucking limit. There we go. I think Vicky's still on the 30% share. Vicarious, but it's, it's up to...
That's the latest thing.
Drive it like you stole it. I should probably start doing that.
I'm in Weldon Spring. I'm in Yevlak. I'm in the abandoned city of Pripyat.
I'm inside one of the inching-down oil tanks.
I'm off to the Arctic for 3 weeks. I am not inside a fusion reactor. I'm in Hull. I am at Disney World. I'm in an airplane bathroom. I am in an unpowered glider. I'm in Iceland. I'm flying a few thousand.
I love that video. It's like me when I ask my friends to do anything.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Need a drink. I got the jitters.
Are they
again.
ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Alright, maybe if I go speak to Eli first, I can nail Henry. But the question still remains, do I want to put a pedo away for a murder he didn't commit? Or do I want to put a murderer away and let a pedo run free?
Difficult choice.
Are you saying put Hugo away? I'm saying put Hugo away. Justice. Justice will be done. Though the heavens fall.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, folks, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance.
Yeah, put it to a
I
poll.
have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God.
Putting Henry away. Shut up.
Where it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
And there you go. That hammers in your decision all the more. All right.
You look like you've had it rough.
See me asking
actually,
for your
both are
sympathy,
arrested.
boy?
Yeah, they've both been arrested, but who gets the vote? Okay.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
So the overalls are Hugo's, right?
Yeah. Had past tense. So no longer has a job.
Yeah.
Well, some shit happened, and blood got fired.
Still saving that next time the topic comes up. So what do I use for this? Because none of this applies. The only thing I can really tie him to is, well, ironically enough, the rope ties him to something like that.
Yeah, but the rope has nothing to do with his
I've done
job.
14 years in and out of prison, son.
But it might
you can
do.
outweight me. You're wrong.
The discussion I had with the coroner, they were saying the only people that have access to this kind of rope is people who work with boats and people who work at churches, because it's used as a bell rope to hold up the church bell. So if I can use the rope, I can accuse him of having some kind of job. As I don't know why I'd do that. The tire iron and the overalls are Hugo's. They tie him to working as a mechanic. Does the rope tie Eli to anything?
Not really.
Working class, guilty. Yep, off you pop. He's lying. Look at his face. He's lying. It's just, is it a doubt lie or is it an evidence lie?
No, you don't have evidence.
Do I not? All right, okay.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine.
Ah, there it is.
You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure.
Okay.
Clean cover off.
Okay, so they belong to
Anything
Eli.
was hot, felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Why? Okay. So HM doesn't belong to Hugo Muller. Blood looks like he got jumped by a jam sandwich. Yeah, they just said on the way in the interrogation room he got beaten up because, you know, registered sex offender.
You ever tie up any of your
There you go,
victims,
now you can
Eli?
ask about the rope.
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Don't straight face me. He's telling the truth, isn't he?
Yeah.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
So everything belongs to Eli. That's weird. So maybe Eli did kill her? Excuse me. Maybe Eli did kill her? Sorry, my voice broke then for a second. I don't know what happened there. Wow, being in an uncomfortable situation makes me uncomfortable. Who knew? What motive do you have for killing Deirdre?
Yeah, you killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
We stole her jewelry? What do you mean? Done nothing.
He was found with the butterfly brooch that
Yep.
Hugo bought for Deirdre. So am I using the overalls as evidence that he murdered her?
No.
Or am I hitting him with the doubt?
Well, it's two things, so...
Yeah.
Use intuition.
Oh, okay.
You have no job.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Oh. So, okay, so if we're back on the theory that Hugo killed her, how did Hugo get access to Eli's overalls? Sorry, he said his overalls were green. Green work overalls. So these are Eli's, right? With HM on them, yeah? Do we know the overalls are actually Eli's? I'm assuming so. I don't know if Hugo works at the Marine.
In and out of prison,
But
son.
Eli is... Shut up.
Think you can outweight
Shut up.
me?
Shut up.
You're
Shut up.
wrong.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You little children. Shut up. They're not his. It could just be that they're all green. Okay.
Yeah, the HM initials just means the company.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean, you know, the person wearing them.
So maybe Hugo works at the same place. Is that what we're saying? No, I'm just wondering, like, how do we know that Eli's? Because Eli said his were green and they had HM on them. What are the odds that Hugo works at the same place as Eli?
Well, we can ask him later.
There is that, yeah.
I've done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
The fact that you're allowed to breathe the same air as me is a fucking miracle.
I've done 14 years.
Oh my
in and
God,
out of
shut
prison,
up.
son. You think you can outweight me?
Oh, Hugo
You're
is a
wrong.
mechanic. When did we find that out?
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on.
What size?
I'm wearing 11s.
I don't think I have
Are you
the...
sure about that?
I don't have the evidence to prove that he's not wearing them, though, do I?
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Jesus Christ. No, Eli didn't do
You're
it.
as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some
leave.
paperwork.
Interrogate Hugo.
Yeah.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Right, it was interview 2. Wait, it's over here, isn't it? It's the consulate.
The consulate.
Yeah, it's the room we talked to the consulate in. It's really funny that the kiddie fiddler was in the other
Here's
room.
where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Right. Detective, are you a madman? Yeah, almost as if the detective is supposed to pay attention. Well, all I'm saying is, shut up, leave me alone. I'm stressed, okay?
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't me.
Shut the fuck.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Do I hit him with the lie in the overalls?
Yeah, ask him about the overalls.
I am asking him about the overalls. I've brought up the vehicle. The victim's vehicle. The vehicle that theoretically, supposedly, he's put the bloody overalls, tire iron, and rope in. Phelps has asked him, would you keep your work uniform? And he said at work. But we've got the overalls here to prove it. Do I hit him with the lie or hit him with the doubt?
Hit him with the lie.
Yeah, go on.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Am I sticking with it? He's definitely not telling the truth. I just don't know if it's a lie or a doubt.
Why are you just sitting there?
Fuck it.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Go on, Rusty. Yeah, speaking of the incinerator.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Wow.
Doubt or lie?
I say intuition pointed.
Oh.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know? Or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
He's a lot more cagey than Eli was. But Eli seems to be very proud of his clivities. Yeah, the rope.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Lion hit him with the rope?
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
But then Phelps says that, and I don't buy it. Leap of faith. What?
My wife is the victim here. But, so am I.
Shut the fuck up. Alright, I'm throwing this guy in jail.
Without her.
This guy's... I'm arresting this dude.
No, Chad voted for the PDF file.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
About the bloody one.
Fuck!
Bro is lying to you in your face.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
The tire iron just proves that a tire iron was used. The fucking overalls tie him to being a mechanic. Which one do I go for? The overalls, right? It's got to be the overalls.
No.
Why not?
You're asking about the tire iron.
Yes, but it's asking how does he have access to the tire iron? Bringing
He
up
said
the
he doesn't know anything about a tire iron. You
But he's
bring up
lying.
the evidence.
Why
Well,
are you
yeah, now
just sitting
he's
there?
lying.
So I'm asking about the tire iron. How does he have access to a tire iron? And he's saying he doesn't know anything about the tire iron. He's obviously lying. But if I say there was a tire iron used to kill your wife, that just means that there was a tire iron. It doesn't explain how this guy has access to a tire iron. The overalls pin him as a mechanic, which means he has access to a tire iron. It belongs to a Chrysler. The only other way it could link him to it is if the car was a Chrysler, which I don't remember if it was. Fuck.
Yeah. Good night, TJ.
Why are you just sitting there?
Thank
Good
you
night,
for
TJ.
the $3 earlier.
Yes, thank you for the dono. Much appreciated. Yeah, I am losing my mind. Vic kind of spoiled it for you.
No. Nothing happened.
Is it the tire iron? But why would I use the tire iron as evidence to prove that he has access to a tire iron? The tire iron doesn't explain anything.
He said he doesn't know anything about a tire iron.
So bringing up the... But what? What? Of course he's going to say he doesn't know anything about a tire iron. He's lying.
Well, yeah, and then you present...
Why are you just sitting there?
I'm not arguing with Vicky. I'm arguing over the validity of the evidence. Why would presenting the tire iron prove that the guy has access to a tire iron? That's what I'm trying to wrap my head around. Why would presenting the bloody tire iron be evidence that the guy could have used a tire iron? The tire iron just proves that there was a tire iron. It doesn't prove that he used it. and then you present the tire iron. That doesn't explain how he got the tire iron. It just explains that he used one. The point of this is access to a tire iron. The tire iron isn't the focus, it's how he got it. Why is presenting the tire iron the legitimate answer? If I use this as evidence to prove that he's lying, and I get I'm gonna lose my shit.
Well, A, he's a mechanic.
Why are you just sitting there?
And B, it's standard for every vehicle.
Yeah, but it doesn't... Do you get what I mean, though? Do you not understand what I mean? Why I'm having such trouble believing that the right solution to access to a tire iron is presenting a tire iron, not presenting the proof that you have access to a tire iron. Do you not get why I'm having such a problem with that?
Do me a favor.
What?
Open the pause menu and read the log. Read exactly what he says.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, an appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic. I know nothing about any tire iron. You're lying, Hugo. You're going to have to come clean on this. You've got no proof.
Okay.
But it's still an appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic. And
yeah, but it's fucking bloody.
Yeah, and he doesn't give me anything to go off, so... How the fuck do we help without spoiling shit? It's a personal thing. I'm arguing with myself out loud. I'm not... Sorry, I'm really not helping. If I get the correct piano tune on this, I am going to scream.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
Chrysler Airflow.
No!
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Alright, now it's time to go and charge the PDF.
Why? Why? Why is proof that you have access to a weapon? The weapon itself! What was it? You said chat... Did you all vote for the pedo?
Yes.
Alright, well, I fucking hate this guy and I'd love to put him in the slammer simply for obstruction of justice. I mean, look at that smug face. Can I not put them both away? Conspiracy to commit duo, like a tag team murder or some shit.
Tag team murder?
I don't know, like, Jackie and I play in Fortnite. Jackie goes in and downs them and I just finish them off. That's what these two did, but... alright, you voted for the pedophile. Let's fucking...
The heck?
Yeah, Tekken Tag Team Tournament. I want to put this guy away. I hope you understand. I want to put this guy away.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to
Fortnite use in the 1940s.
True, so true, bestie.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Alright, we're gonna put this guy away.
I think I've said about all I'm gonna say.
I'm stumped.
My money, Hugo
Ideas?
Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence...
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Beat his ass! Beat his ass, Rusty! Actually, to be fair, he probably gets off on it.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
We put the wrong man away, though. No, I don't feel too good about that one. Especially with 10 of 16 questions correct. That's barely 60%. Not even a passing grade. How am I one of the greatest detectives at the Los Angeles Police Department?
Wow, thank you,
Thanks,
Jackie.
thanks, Jackie. Really reinforcing the
Oh my god. And Ash too.
Yep, that's 3 for 3. Thank you very much, guys.
my
Really
God.
appreciate it. Your support and assistance in my trying times is greatly appreciated. 5! Yep. While Hugo Muller stares down a murder charge, Michelle Muller contemplates life as an orphan. Alright, on to the next one.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Yet this golden boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
What? So cold. World War reference.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Again.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiends first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hopeless.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another scene.
You can take it to go, Rusty. I'm not going to judge you. Not my car. Could afford to clean the outside, though. Something about Addy being good at cracking cases. I don't know, to be fair, I'm better at cracking skulls than cases, let's be real. Alright, right on first, left on Los Angeles. Better at cracking open a cold bomb with the boys. Yeah, we hardly do that anymore, though. To be fair, I don't have the money to buy cold ones, so, you know.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case.
Speaking of which, I'm still in the market for a job.
It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch.
If anybody's taken.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Any central unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Need to install any shit for this game to run. V-Patch, I think it was called. It just lets the game run at 60 FPS and unlocks the Chicago Lightning suit, I think it was called.
It has borderless as well.
Yeah, it has borderless Windows support as well. It's just a couple of like modernization features, really. It's not a lot. You just need a DLL. You just go to PC Gaming Wiki. I could send it to you on Discord if you want. Oh my god, fuck off.
No,
you might as well go too. It's like, it's not that difficult to find, but if you want me to just like send you the zip, it's no sweat. You're the murderer? It'd be really funny if, like, Cole was the, what's it called? The Dahlia murderer.
Don't worry, the game was not written and directed by David Cage.
No. Oh no! Cole! You're the origami killer? LAPD in time.
I didn't play that game, but I was so flabbergasted by the fucking plot twist. It made me curse at the screen.
Yeah. Honestly, like, Heavy Rain is such a dog shit game. I feel like that's why everybody loves it.
Make sure to sign up.
Found out there's a Metallica car in Fortnite. Yes, the Metallica car is so cool. I think, did you do the challenges last year, like, a couple weeks ago? Because it's gone now. But yeah, you could, it's one of James Hetfield's old Fords.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Man lives in shit's Fortnite. Oh, fair point.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent.
Oh,
we best wait for you
shit!
when you're ready.
Fucking hell! Look at that! Jesus Christ! That is horrendous!
I'd rather we don't look at that. You put TOS screen.
That's disgusting! Saw people using it and thought, where do you get that? So now I'm running through the challenges to get it. Oh, is it still going? Right, okay.
Hey,
so you don't know what fun
get
is.
moving.
Yeah, Fortnite's great. What do you mean Heavy Rain is dog shit, meanwhile the Metallica car is so cool? Shut up. Let me enjoy things. Yeah, that is nasty. Look at that. Fucking gross. Is it? Alright, okay. Oh, no! The bush! No! I was trying to make a little visual gag. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Eddie.
I was trying to do a funny little visual gag and it fucking ruined it. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Alright, okay, let's take a look at the body. That is nasty, though, Jesus Christ. Oh, she's holding something.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Antonia. Oh yeah, some guy being a dick about it. Please remove the TOS sign. Who said that? Another missing ring?
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Jesus fucking Christ. My God, why do they get worse every time?
Kiss the blood, BD. The laceration on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Ah, she spilled a little bit of blood out when I moved her head then. Oh. Oh.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
I kind of don't want to describe it, but she's got massive lacerations all over her body, but they seem like really random. There's one on the boob, there's 2, like one on the right breast, like on the inside. There's 2 on the left arm, there's 1 just right above the right hip. She's got a couple on her face. Her neck, like there's a strip of neck that's completely gone where like it looks like there's just a choker has just shrunk all the way inside her neck. Her ring finger on her left hand's just been completely stripped around the ring. It's fucking gross. I know, like, they've obviously gone over it in detail, but it's like, for, you know, if you want to see behind it, I don't want to show off a whole dead, naked body, but...
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Is the stocking, I guess, the titular stocking. If they improve the graphics... No, I'm just playing this at 1080p.
No, this is the original version. I think the remastered might have improved some of the textures and whatnot.
Oh, was there a remaster? Okay.
Yeah, it was for PS4 and
You'll want to come and
Xbox One.
Alright, okay. Oh, so she was dragged?
I'm not kidding, Phelps. Come see.
I know I want to, but the game won't let me.
May as well follow the trail.
Yes, let me follow the trail. There we go. Oh, it's a hat.
Antonia. Oh, same as the library card.
Life isn't hard when you have a library card. Yeah, no, I don't think LA Noire, like VR Noire, is the remaster. Twitch TOS prohibits focusing on certain content. Can we stop looking at the hottie staring into my soul? Please don't want to die. Is the TOS thing still up? Did I get rid of it properly?
It's gone.
Cool. And there's anything over here? Oh, nothing. Is that it? Was it just the body, the trail of blood, and the hat?
I don't know. What else is marked as evidence?
Nothing. There's A, which is the body, and there's B, which is the blood trail, and the hat over there that isn't marked at all. I don't believe there's anything else. No, nothing up here. Oh? Oh, no, it's just a matchbox. Just a matchbox. Well, the game follows the same plotline as the original game. It follows a different case list and drastically shortens the game to 8 cases.
Yeah, that's the VR.
Yeah. I'll have to give it a go afterwards. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Mm-hmm.
It's just deodorant, whatever the fuck Mademoiselle's is. Oh, hairnet. Why would you leave those in a back alley? Yeah. Oh, there's blood all... What? So the blood leads all the way up here as well?
Yes, follow the blood.
There's a shoe in the bin. No, not the cup. Phelps.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
So what, are we thinking she was dragged the whole way, or did the killer just spray a bunch of fake blood? Because there's no way she got up there. No, I thought the piano chime was like, look at the blood on the wall. Over there.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Follow Blood the cat. Would that I could. Ooh.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
Okay, so this wasn't just like a disgruntled lover. This is a psychopath.
Trying to lead us somewhere?
Yep.
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Wanted to make a spectacle of it. Okay.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253. Okay. Oh.
Where are you taking us?
Do I go up there?
Always follow the blood trail.
No, I keep forgetting I have to push the stick up. I don't actually have to walk Phelps over. Jesus Christ, how much blood did this woman bleed?
You've done well so far, but up until now, I've only been using a mere 5% of my power. Now let's see how well you fare against my Biden blast!
Is this the story of the day the Trump man died? Sorry, V and I have to cancel our professional partnership now.
Why?
Because I made a joke about a conservative being killed.
Well, yeah, it's over. Cancelati.
Yeah. This is a Maldonado by hand. There's nothing in there, though.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Yes, thank you for making it glow. Is this a cigarette case? There's a little makeup
Enameled
tray.
and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Okay. Cancelling subscription to Addy. Yeah, good thing it's not yellow paint, yeah.
The trail points up.
Jesus Christ, we're just going up and up. There's the wedding ring.
Finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Is the order important? Is there like a hierarchy of, I don't know, some kind of symbolism or something? Finding the letter and then the jewelry and then the ring.
I think he just left clues for you to follow.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
So what? I'm supposed to assume that this guy drained a bunch of blood into a bucket from this woman and then painted a bunch of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. Yeah, painting the town red.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Find the Noire that is in LA. That's the plan. The thing is, though, if it's this thorough and deliberate, did he pick some randomer off the street to just kill because of some power fantasy, or does the guy know him? Because I feel like a lot, like, the difference really is, like, you know, most murders are committed by people, you know, wives are killed by husbands, blah, blah, blah. So, like, usually, you wouldn't, like, the killer wouldn't have put this much effort into nobody, right? They wouldn't have put this much effort into, you know, displaying a murder of somebody that they just found off the street, right? But also, what if it's just about the spectacle? What if the killer's just making a show of it and more effort went into displaying the aftermath than the kill itself?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I doubt that too, like I said, you wouldn't put this much effort into killing nobody. But at the same time, it's like, it feels like the kill is more about the show, the display, the come and find me, chase me, than the kill itself. I don't know.
Go chased him.
Yeah.
Go back.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Thank you, Rusty. As optimistic as ever. You throwing up Bloody Marys? Alright, take a left, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th right. Oh shit, I should have stopped. I didn't see that traffic light until it was too late. Ooh, a 10-10. No, way too far away. I'll come back for it.
6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
right here. Hope that the lady doesn't run out in front of a police car. You dick. You're a dick too. And you three. Oh, so... What, she just runs an Airbnb?
Wait just a moment! The 3,500-pound container of sodium hurtles into the lake and crashes. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered.
No!
We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive.
It was her.
And then they're gone.
It was her.
Antonia's room is upstairs. Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Rusty's feeling a bit uncomfortable. He doesn't want to admit he's wrong, but he knows she did it. Religious household? Okay.
What are we waiting for?
I'm taking a look around. Calm your tits, dude. Oh yeah, I should probably change my suit. What suit should I wear? I think I'll do the sword of justice. The dark blue, let's go. Oh.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
That's a welcome sight.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
That looks like it's busted from the inside, though. Like, look at that. It bows outside. That looks like it was either smashed from the inside or pulled from the outside. That's not somebody breaking in. Or is it? Unless it's just a perspective and it is just smashed up instead of out. Can't tell.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Oh yeah, it's up. Alright, so it was probably jimmied open from an outside then. Which explains why that thingy is on the outside. I thought it was just like somebody's thrown it through the window, but... Oh. Miss Antonia Isabel Maldonado, CO Parsons Boarding House. Antonia, further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that the petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765, will be heard on September 17th. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304-313 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. Though it is not essential, and many women in your position choose not to do so, I would advise you also to appear at the Central District Court on the scheduled date. In my experience, a woman's plaintiff present in cases like this, one can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you have told me is likely, then it can only help your chances. Yours sincerely, Frederick D. Tattersall. I like the funny voice. So, what kind of court case was that? Was that a divorce or a custody or something like that? There was a ring on the finger. And we found the ring, so theoretically it's a wedding ring, which means she's probably married, which might have been divorce. So the court presence could have been about the divorce hearing or maybe custody of the child or something like that. But that's just, you know. First thought. Yep, there you go.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Which means it was the husband. He stole it. Wrap it up, Rusty. We found it. The husband did it. He was working with the owner of the Airbnb. So am I missing a clue here or something? Maybe I should go check outside. Well, the music's still playing. Does that mean there's still clues to find? Alright, okay. Means the music stops playing when all the clues have been found. I should probably have turned that on originally. I just feel like the whole magnifying glass shows up above the clues. Is a bit excessive. So the music's still playing, which means I've not found all the clues.
The landlady looks like she means business. Wanting her statement.
Let's go talk to her.
This is just the letter, right? So we've got the letter. Window. I could go outside, check the porch. That's my next plan. But there's no...
There is something on the porch.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I've got to go and check out the porch. There's no porch access on that side of the building, so do I have to leave the building and then go back in? Go around the back?
Mm-hmm.
But if I leave the building, does that mean I can't go back and question the owner? I'm not in a rush or anything. I'll have a chat with the owner lady. But she is a landlady, so, you know, fuck her.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
I don't think I can. If it was interactive, they'd give me an A prompt so I could do something with it, but I'll walk around.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
Yeah, the broken window.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Broken window says otherwise.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
My reputation's so important, I would lie to the police.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
That's a straight face, isn't it? Is that a bottle behind it? Yeah, it looks like alcohol. Look, she's an old lady, probably conservative, and she's a landlord, so... What do you think, V? Is she telling the truth?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel.
Just to take her rent money.
She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Yeah, that's not an honest face. What about... Oh... Yeah, there it is, the charm bracelet. I was just wondering if I could use that.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
She sold a bracelet, didn't she?
That thing?
Yeah, probably.
She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Wooden jewelry box. Guess I've got to go back up there.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Yeah, that's not a straight face, is it?
Even if that's true, she's a nosy old lady. You have to know.
Right, I don't think I have any evidence, but I know she's lying. Do I hit her with the doubt? Or do you think we've got some evidence? What do you think, babe?
Doesn't look like you have evidence.
No, but she's not telling the truth, so I'll hit her with the doubt.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking pot a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we can
Thanks,
check
man.
out the El Dorado Bar.
You've been very helpful. I'm sorry I called you a hag.
Yeah, calls woman a hag. Also Phelps. Yes, thank you very much. You've been delightful. You've been a gracious host. Right, so it looks like I got the what's it called? The iron rod thing that was used to jimmy open the window when I looked through the broken window. Looks like I got two pieces of evidence from that. But the music's still playing. Oh, here we go.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. I wonder where it was taken from.
It looks like an ornament from like an... I don't know, like a fence, like an iron fence from a building or something. Oh, you can climb through the window. That's a bit weird. I guess the window just magically opened. But the music's still playing. Wooden jewelry box. Is there a wooden jewelry box somewhere?
Can you check your locations? If it's crossed off, it means there's nothing here.
Right, yeah, it looks like I've got everything. I've got it set so that it says the music should stop playing when I've got all of the clues, but the music's still playing, so... I don't know, like, I think it was Rudolph was saying earlier. Check intuition. No, it says it's crossed off, so I've got all of the clues for this place, but it's like the clue music. Music will automatically fade down when all clues in a location are discovered. So I've got all the clues, but the music's still playing. The clue hints, chimes, and controller vibration will indicate the presence of a nearby object. And I'm thinking, should I just turn on the magnifying glass? Because, I don't know.
No.
I'll leave it on the audio stuff, and obviously I don't want to action skip, because I don't want to skip the gameplay parts of the game.
The gameplay part?
Kidding. You know what I mean, though? Like, the chases and such, I don't want those to just skip. Because this game is equally as fun when there is action and when there is, not traction. I was going to say, like, the rhymey thing, the action traction, the downtime. Wow, Addy really likes LA Noire. What a surprise. Causing them harm is unacceptable conduct and will severely impact your... I didn't run anybody over.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wise line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
I was going to say, though, if you check intuition, I'm assuming it'll give you the prompt to show all clues, meaning you're missing one if it's grayed out and you find them all and the clue thing is glitched. Yeah, it still showed up for me and I didn't want to waste an intuition point. Alright, let me get some direcciones to... Right, I can check out Angel's house, or I can head to the bar. What do you think?
Like Angel's house?
Yeah, Angel's place is right around the corner. I take a right, follow the road, and then take a right on the 3rd Street. So yeah, I'll head there.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at it, or we can check out the Eldorado one.
Let's clear around that car behind. I've just noticed, it's funny how it never rains in LA.
It's a dynamic weather.
No. Why did you not go? Why did you not go? Oh, it's because it's a woman. Oh, no, it's not. Thought they had a bun or something. Just started listening to the lyrics. I like this song already. That's 1. 2. And that's the 3rd right. Fucking hell! I've gone past it. Okay.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
It's weird that the game doesn't automatically pull you over to a location if you've not marked it. But if you mark it, you get the dramatic chase music, and I just want to keep the radio for a moment. Alright.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
It's not there. Floor 3. Maldonado, 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
I thought that said Hitler at 301. D. Hitler. Like with the camera panning past it really quickly. Hillier, but I thought it was Hitler. I was like, that's an unfortunate name. I like the Foley sounds, the clip clap of the shoes. I'm turning into Vicky. V hears high heels. Brain does the happy chemicals.
Ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
No, Rusty!
Bell.
Come quietly, Mr. Maldonado.
Come on, come on. No, I dodged. There we go. Oh, wait, he's still... There we go. Jesus.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Finbar?
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
I love his reactions.
We did the whole place of going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
I don't know, it's like, it's moments like that, and when he told the daughter that her mother had been murdered in the last case, that give Phelps a lot more personality. Like, he actually has feelings and emotions. He is this, the mythical idea of a good cop. I'm sorry.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
There's a cell phone telephone. Only one meal. And again, there was a plate on the bed, but...
Just picked fruit market. I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Yeah, you know Phelps is real when he calls Rusty Finbar.
This will take some explaining.
I think I'm self-shaving.
Well, seeing as when I cut myself shade and the bleeding doesn't stop for hours, I'd believe that.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do. I don't know why the neighbors on the other end of the building would know anything about him. Nice apartment though. I wonder how much this cost back then and how much it'd cost now. Like, for one person to live in this back in the 1940s makes sense, but these days they'd sell it as like a family of 6.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Very helpful.
No good. There's nobody here.
I'm hearing footsteps though. Somebody somewhere.
I think those are your footsteps.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kid.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
That was funny.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Oh, come on, Cole. Leave it alone. Will the ones below have heard him? I don't know why. Alright, whatever. I'll check the locations when I get to the car. Yeah. But, I don't know. It seems like something's missing. I just don't know what. Nice apartment complex. You'd think they'd have squeezed a bunch more shit out of it. But then again, they were a bit more lax with space, weren't they? 80 years ago. As the East Coast, Kerr's the West. Alright. Kerr. Car. Kerr.
I'm in my mom's car.
I'm in my mom's car.
Car 11K, car 11 Kings, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
11K, Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
11K, en route.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, the letter
Central.
that was missing from the envelope, yeah. Alright, well, the music's gonna start playing now, isn't it? So. Yeah, there it is.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body?
Do I need to send a care package of limes over there? No, I think we're good for limes for the time being. For the lime being.
Hick town in America.
Well, okay.
Turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Appreciate it though. Rickets, scurvy. Oh god, no, we've not had scurvy for 100 years, dude. Actually, no, that's a lie. There was a university student who ate nothing but porridge for a year. That was funny. Story about this this kid who went to uni. And I'm going to pause it so I don't accidentally trigger a cutscene. This kid who went to uni and he blew his entire student loan, like, in the first week, going out partying and drinking. So he decided to try and stretch out the rest of his money. And he had this brilliant idea of, like, making the money last for the rest of the year until his next loan. He got a bunch of porridge, like cheapo porridge, and he got it cheap because it was out of date. So he decided to, like, cook it all and, like, try and preserve it in a drawer in his dresser in his bedroom. So he had this, like, entire drawer just full of porridge, and he decided, I'll cut out a square for every meal and I'll eat it. Like, I'll do 2 meals a day of just this bit of porridge. And then, obviously, because it went out of date, he got really sick. But because he was a uni student, he couldn't afford anything. He didn't want to go to the hospital or anything, so he just kept eating it. Apparently, he was he got sick and he got rushed to the hospital. Apparently, according to the doctor's report, it was the first recorded case of scurvy in England in over 100 years. That's more disturbing than these dead bodies. Honestly, it's hilarious, but also really concerning.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It was so funny. It was just like, oh yeah, I'll cook the porridge so it'll be fine for longer. It doesn't change the expiration date.
What an idiot.
I'm a gangplank man. I don't get scurvy.
We gonna go downstairs and see Donnelly or what?
All right, give me a minute. I'm talking to the voices in my head, Rusty.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Isn't he the cop who won a medal in solving all the cases for his baby?
Wow, that looks like a beauty. What the hell?
Are they just all bumping into each other as well? Why are they yelling at each other?
Boys.
I think it's just a typical police station.
Phelps.
Yeah.
Have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir. This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I
Typed
take
as
a
in
look?
typewriter type?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
See, they do check prints. Have changed
That's
my
the message from
mind.
the Celine Henry case.
You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Tax. BD. Detective Delps?
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
Thank you, Phelps. Ill deeds, then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou and thy self-torturing solitude, an awful image of calm power, though now thou sittest, let the hour come when thou must appear to be that which thou art eternally. And after many a false and fruitless crime, scorn track thy lagging fall through boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
Sure,
See,
Rusty.
Finis, I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Okay. So this isn't involved in this case. This is the long-running thing of a serial killer.
Yeah, Black Dahlia.
Right.
Hey, don't mind me. Hey, Cole.
Oh, it's clever they got that room, like a little parallax mapping. Not parallax mapping,
Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
the what's it called? Like the weird rendered texture beneath the glass.
I heard he's an honest cop. That's an oxymoron for you.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Yeah. Do I bring up the bloody shirt as evidence as he's lying, or do I just doubt him?
Doubt them.
Angel, I'm not going to waste
there we
any
go.
more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolyta, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
That's interesting. So there's a guy infatuated with Miss Maldonado. Maybe she was planning on running off with the guy. Because the way he was describing it then, if he is to be believed, it turns out that she might be the problem.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Yeah.
We weren't getting a divorce. Are you
I don't
sure about
believe you,
that?
Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
Oh, size 8 again.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the religious medallion she always wore. Or was it missing on her body? It was missing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's saying she always wore it, which is true. That's him being honest, but
yeah,
it was missing from the body, so he's telling the truth. Do I believe him? Because that face does not look like an honest face. I don't know. See, I don't want to waste an intuition point and need it later, but at the same time...
Not a waste if you know, use it.
So it's doubt or truth. Okay.
I believe him.
Yeah, but his face. He is telling the truth. He has to be. She was always wearing it. He said she always wears it. So, yeah, fuck it.
What about the charm bracelet?
Right, okay.
Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe. She didn't stay long.
Do I use the husband's alibi?
Yeah.
You're lying, Angel.
Yeah,
you went
'cause
after her.
she's lying.
I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Yeah, you might tell me the same thing, but that doesn't mean it's true.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Alright, okay, so that went well. I don't know if that's the word for it, but do you not see how, like, there's not actually a room back there, it's just like a stretched out texture behind the glass to make it seem like there's a room there.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing there, it's just the texture's a bit far, like it's far back enough to have some depth so that when you move the camera, there's the texture moves as well. Simulated depth, it's cool.
Yeah, leave it to a guy to know a car make and model at a glance.
Yeah.
Canary says the thing. I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop in this one.
Alright, fruit market or bar?
Yeah, go in order. Bah.
Bah. Bah.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed. Take the next left.
So you were driving that Chevrolet Camaro Baja Blazer 242 CBT Limited Edition 1945. Go on, tram, go forward, you've got right of way. You're the big heavy deathmobile. Oh my god! What do you mean? It's a 12-litre V16 producing 80 horsepower. Jesus.
This is ACB, American Century Broadcasting.
Did that guy really go across on red?
National news from American Century Broadcasting.
Oh, it's right on red, yeah.
Calling the House Un-American Activities Committee to order, Chairman J. Parnell Thomas of New Jersey opens an inquiry into possible communist penetration of the Hollywood film industry. The committee is seeking to determine if Red Party members have reached the screen with subversive propaganda. Mr. Thomas takes an impartial stand in his opening talk.
I want to emphasize at the outset of these hearings that the fact the Committee on Un-American Activities is investigating alleged communist influence.
Here we go. I love that he lost his hat in a tussle and he refused to pick it back up.
LAPD, Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies.
Yeah, do you recognize him?
But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Oh, what did she do?
I feel like I recognize the voice.
Oh, shit.
Same face.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar.
Haynes.
I'll show you.
Where's that goddamn place?
Angel Maldonado by hand. Oh, these are the
McLaren's pub. What's his name? How I Met Your Mother.
Divorce papers. Did you
oh
open
shit,
them?
is it the barkeep of McLaren's?
No need
What's
to.
his name?
Yeah.
She was shouting
Yeah, I don't
about
know what's
it,
his
waving
name.
the letter around. Said she
Probably
was gonna show
the
him.
same as the fucking bar.
Whereas Antonia Maldonado did, on the 8th day of August 1947, prefer her petition to the Superior Court of the State of California, praying for the case therein that set forth that she might be divorced from the bonds of matrimony entered into with you, Angel Maldonado. We do therefore command that Angel Maldonado, the said defendant, that setting aside all other business and excuses whatsoever, you be and appear in your proper person at the Central District Court of the Superior Court of the State of California on Wednesday the 17th of December, 1947. Next, to answer the petition of divorce from the bonds of matrimony on the grounds of cruelty brought by said Antonia Maldonado. I should have been doing the funny voice. Antonia Maldonado. And to show cause, if you have any, why the said plaintiff, Antonia Maldonado, your wife, should not be divorced from the bonds of her matrimony. Witness Hon Earl Brantham, judge of the your said Court of California, the 11th day of August, in the year of our Lord 1947. The funny voice could continue. Oh, okay. So he did get served papers. Oh no, she left it, didn't she? That's what they're saying.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was gonna serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
I believe him. Why would a bartender lie? What do you reckon, V? Should I go with truth?
I don't know.
He's blinking, yeah, but...
Hold on.
Here's your spaghetti, and be careful.
Same guy! Same guy!
With the meatball.
Husband's alibi. Is the husband's alibi enough, though? Because that's more about Angel, isn't it?
You're leaning way too into the lie.
Yeah, I don't have evidence that he's lying. No, I'm just thinking, if I can get him on a lie, but I don't have evidence for the lie, then it's doubt. But if he's not lying, it's truth. He's breathing, kill him, yeah? Yeah, I'm thinking, like... I don't think he's lying. He's blinking a lot, but so do a lot of the people in this game. That's how telling the truth and lying works. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Leave me alone. But it's like V was saying yesterday, not yesterday, the other day, where if they're lying and you can prove it, you go for lie and then you present the evidence. But if you know they're lying but you don't have any evidence, it's doubt. I'm just checking if there is any evidence that proves that this is wrong. But I don't think he's lying. I think I believe him. Watch it be wrong now. Watch me press truth, and I be wrong.
You waiting for someone?
Wow, the suspense is killing me.
She attract any
There we go.
interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
And the missing jewelry.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Oh, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. This is a doubt, isn't it?
You mean
Where
his
did
face?
she go?
Yeah.
Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there.
Oh.
She seemed reluctant.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Where's that goddamn waitress? Say, honey, what time do you get off work?
I'm gonna start doing that now. Excuse me, sir.
What size shoe do you wear?
Yeah.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
You drove me up to Mojave.
Just wondering if there's any other evidence here. Locations. There's something at the El Dorado bar.
I can tell you about
You're at the El Dorado bar.
What am I missing, though? It's a perfume machine. I have one of those in Fallout 76.
You ought to meet Joe's
Oh?
buddy. It's nice. Really.
Alright, so yeah, the phone's out of order. It's Fallout 76, okay. I haven't played since the new update went live. The, what's it called? The new location?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry,
So,
pal,
I
just
don't know.
making deliveries.
From where?
Just pick fruit market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does.
The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
We found a crate a lot like the ones you're wheeling there, except it was filled with booze. You know anything about that?
What? No, we deliver all over the place, officer. Don't tell them where the boxes end up. Excuse me, I have to get on with this.
Fine, thanks.
Totally not sus.
Yeah, a bit weird.
Just picked Fruit Market. That's where Antonio went to call for a cab last night.
I reckon the guy there that Angel was worried about being all over his wife was the, I don't know, bold accusations. The bunny ears, you know. Yeah, everything at the El Dorado bar. Alright, so off we go to... Sorry, the El Dorado. I'm pretty sure that means the Dorado. But yeah, apparently, I haven't experienced it myself because I haven't played the game in a while, but apparently the most recent update has been a bit problematic for people. Like, very broken. I don't know the specifics, but something's not working, so I can't really, you know, talk too much on it. The game itself is fine, it's fun, I guess, if you've always lived that if you want to live that fantasy of playing Fallout 4 with your friends. It's alright, it's a fun game, it's just there's a lot of live service bullshit in there, like daily limits. Like, they want you playing every day, but only for a certain amount of time. It's like, if Fallout 4 was your thing, Fallout 76 will probably be more up your alley. But there's, like I said, there's stuff
something
like...
broken in a Bethesda game?
Yeah, I know.
Never happened before.
No. Unheard of. Todd is pristine. Todd's track record is pristine. Perfect. But yeah, it's a lot of the daily stuff really put me off. Like, I don't want to play it every day. I just want to play it when I want to play it.
Yeah, that's live service still up.
What's your read on Maldonado?
Yeah.
I still like him for it.
Also, it's
Seriously,
right across the
that line
street.
About the guy at the fruit market.
I could walk it, yeah.
Woman. We'll get to the market, and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
I don't know about that one, Rusty.
No company. Even the mouse seems to run from my house.
Here we go. It's him.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
All right, Rusty. Here's the phone. Oh, so we don't want to check if the phone was actually used yesterday. $8 for a pound of bananas. Fucking hell.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Vicky, you sure you don't want to go back in time and live in the 40s?
I'm already living in the 40s.
I know, but it could be a lot cheaper if we were in the actual 40s. Well, all I'm saying is we'd be discriminated against just as much, but things would be a lot cheaper. I'm just that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm putting forward. That's all. I'm making a case for it. I'm genuinely making a case for it.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Plus, there's every opportunity that you would be killed in the name of J.K. Rowling these days. Whereas,
Yeah,
who is
true.
that 70 years ago? Now, just looking at these prices, Jesus Christ. British eggs, 49 cents a case! You could get 2 packs of eggs for $1. Meanwhile, you couldn't get 1 pack of eggs for $2 these days. All the flowers, freshly picked. Oh, here's another phone. See if that one's been used. I like it. This is cute. Cute little fruit market. Cornflakes! Rice Krispies! Rice Krispies! Cornflakes!
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
He's lying. How do I prove it? €1.25 per kilo. Jesus Christ, is that the bananas? I think it was £2 earlier. Ridiculous.
Damn.
Alright, do we use the brown Ford Coupe as evidence that he's lying, or do I doubt him? Because, I'll be honest, the Ford Coupe is shaky at best. But he's not telling the truth.
Yeah. Shaky evidence.
Yeah, I'll hit him with the doubt.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
That's true, yeah.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think.
There we go.
She seemed to know the guy.
Brown Ford Coupe.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Alright. Lie and pull the religious necklace, or doubt?
We recovered some of Mrs. Maldonado's personal items from this area, Clem. The last item we found overlooked this place. I think you're lying, and if you want our help, you better come clean with us.
Oh, you think I'm some kind of nut job? That I did something to her, me? What proof have you got?
I can't clock whether or not, like, them saying what proof have you got means there's no evidence. Because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes they don't say it. Yeah, fuck it.
I have a store to run if you're quite finished.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Get rushed, nerd.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
The conspicuous light bulb with gold handles.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
So he sells alcohol. It's not illegal anymore.
Just don't know how to dance the bebop.
Yeah, it's the same booze as Angel got. Oh.
cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. You must have seen it during the war.
Okay. It could be cutting fruit. No, it's totally the murder weapon. Hey, look, a blunt weapon that wasn't used for once. Oh, it's just the same thing.
So what are we hiding in here?
Oh.
This thing needs a combination.
Oh, no. Was it 235?
You can check again. Should be in your booth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the, there was a piece of paper that had the dots on it. 253, right. Okay, so I was close. But those are her clothes. If I'd looked off to the side a little bit there, those I'm pretty sure those are her clothes, her bloodstained clothes. Ah, there it is.
I got a call back to that universal chorus line.
Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. 23. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body of which he is the Savior. Unhinged Christian. I believe this might be the pendant.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
You want to shoot his wheels again, Rusty?
I'll try to shoot out his tires.
There we go.
Wish me luck.
Yeah, this car doesn't take time as well.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
God, Rusty, get a better car.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Oh, shit.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I'm trying to catch up with him.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road. Show me your hands.
Sorry, mate.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
He almost looked happy to get caught.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
He's gonna peruse some of the fine alcohol, isn't he? Yeah, there it is. 5 stars.
One question wrong.
And $95 in city damage because the car fucking doesn't turn. Hey, Ariel. With a body on his doorstep, the DA may look to send Clem Feeney to the gas chambers. And that's where we leave it for the night.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. Sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Next time on L.A. Noire. I can do one more. I mean, can I do one more? Do I want to do one more? Vicky, do I want to do one more?
Can you?
Today is fine day.
In California. Now, I'll save the good ones and do them in a row. How's that sound? Right, yeah. I'll leave it there for tonight then.
Yeah, I'll leave it. It was like already past 3 hours.
Yes, 3.5 hours. I've been going 4 for the last one, a couple. It's like, it takes me about, what, 2 hours? Hour and a half to 2 hours to do a single case? But I like to be a bit thorough. Even if I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, the more the cases go on, the
more difficult they
and
get.
longer.
Yeah. Alright. Well. Thank you very much for joining. Is the Team Bondi intro part of this copy? I think it is.
Yeah, it always has been.
Appreciate the concentration and analysis. Thank you very much, Vicarious. Thank you for noticing. Even when I get so angry that I focus so much and hyperfixate on singular details that don't really matter all that much, and then get angry at myself. Yeah, it sounds like something Rockstar would do. Get rid of the original developers from the intro. Like the Master Collection did the opposite, you know, for Metal Gear. They had, like, with thanks to original Kojima Productions. Hi, Raze.
Noticed,
You joined in at the 11th hour.
Hi, Raised. Yeah, I've noticed the way you handle people who are lying. It's just like, I know you're lying. Do I have something to prove it? I don't have something to prove it. I'll take the closest thing I have to prove and use that.
Yeah, because, like, it's all about tying something to the accusation. I found that, because sometimes it's like, you used a tire iron to kill your wife, didn't you? You've got no proof of it. And then you use the tire iron used to kill the person as evidence. But sometimes it's like, you used a tire iron to kill your wife. And then you present the tire iron as evidence and suddenly it doesn't work? I don't know. It seems like the game's trying to build up a theme of, you know, like, Life is Strange Before the Storm, when you do the talkback thing, and the game incentivizes you to retort with something along the lines of what the previous person just said. It feels like this game's trying to do something like that, but it's not always consistent, or it's consistent in a way that I don't understand. because of how the question is asked. Yeah, something like that. It's just I need to figure out what to focus on, because it seems like my main problem here is that I'm focusing on the wrong thing, and I don't know when I'm focusing on the wrong thing. I need to figure out what to focus on. But that's just my, you know, neurodivergent brain. It's not that I'm missing a consistent. It's not that there's a lack of consistency. It's there's a consistency there. I'm just missing it. It's a me problem. I'm not criticizing the game. Would never do that. Eleanor is perfect. Yeah, the tire iron being from a Chrysler. Yes. You're never gonna let me live that down now, are you? There's just going to be that permanent image of me slapping my thigh, punching my chair, and going, "The fucking tire iron!" Anyway, thank you once again very much for joining. I'll figure it out.
Thank you for streaming.
Yes, thank you for letting me take over. This has been interesting. I'm going to need to keep taking notes and such for this, aren't I, for the big retrospective video?
Yeah, that too.
Statementanalysis.blogspot.com. Thank you, Vicarious. Maybe it'll help my pattern recognition. It's always fun to have you. Thank you very much for joining, Rudolph. Much appreciated. And everybody else, thank you all for coming. Late joiners, early leavers, blah, blah, blah. Appreciate you all. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you have a very good night, or rest of your day, or whatever. I might see you over the weekend. I don't know. Why not tomorrow?
We're watching a movie tomorrow.
Oh shit, we are. We're watching Bad Boys 3 and 4? Bad Boys for Life,
Yes.
or whatever?
Yes.
You should get some snacks. Join us for that. It's going to be fun.
Maybe.
It might be, you know, it might be dog shit. You never know. But anyway, thank you very much for joining. I might see you on Sunday. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night.